Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bear Threads. This is another plan with me. This is for the month of May. So I'm going to do the monthly spread and then also all the weeklies within May. May feels like it's got a lot of weeks in it. I think it goes into June, but I don't know, it just feels like there's a lot of weekly spreads this month. So I'm going to pull them out of here. This is my mini size Happy Planner, and it was like the wild one or the jungly one or something. It's got a lot of tigers and cats in it and flowers. It's quite fun. Embrace Your Wild is the thingy page for May. What is this called? The picture page. There's a few things happening in May. So I have a dentist appointment, very excitingly, on that Monday. There. We're also going to see some family on the last day of May. We've also got a week when we're going away in the middle of May. And I feel like there's a bunch of other things that I've already forgotten. So there's that as well. It seems to be more and more things that I keep having to write down and then I just keep forgetting them. April's been like that as well. So I'm working through some like leftover stickers sets that I bought absolutely ages ago, and I'm trying to work my way through all my leftover stickers, so it's all a bit of a random mixture. But I have these like gardening ones that I thought would be appropriate for May because it's springtime, but like mid-spring, so it should hopefully be nice and sunny and flowery. So I've got like a bunch of those that I'm not even showing on camera, sorry. So there is also some like fruits and vegetables and stuff, and then plants and then insects. I've obviously used a few of them already, and I got those eons ago. In a similar vein, I've got these like scrapbooking ones, so maybe I'll use those for May. They're not particularly May-ish. I have some of these because I made quite a few purchases from Happy Cutie Studio on Etsy, and so these are like the freebies, and they just seem like quite bright and colourful. This was the one I was thinking for May, so it's got bees, balloons, laundry going out, and then this one with the bee on it says, "Even busy bees stop and smell the flowers." That all seemed quite like springy, but I didn't think there'd be enough. There's this random one with like a pineapple and an aubergine, a wheelbarrow, a typewriter, a koala with a camera, and a girl, and an OMG, and a birthday sticker. I may use some of those as well. And then I've also got this one with a pencil, a star, and a donut. And this one with a pencil, a donut, a jar, a bilge you notice, go get waxed, I am not using that one, and then a paint palette. So they're a little bit random, but I thought because they're the same like style, sort of kawaii style, they might work. This was another freebie that I got, which is from April 2021, but it has like a biscuit and a cup of tea, and then this big full box sticker is kind of like lots of little notice boards, but they all have references to tea. So you are my cup of tea, everything stops for tea. What does that say? Rosy tea bag tea room. I don't know what that means. Earl Grey, noon chai, peppermint oolong. And then this down here at the bottom actually has like canisters of tea, and they say Earl Grey and noon chai on them. And then this is like just a little like sort of list one, isn't it? Check off one. So there's not very many of those. So I thought that would be good for the monthly spread, except that this full box one is just too big, and if I cut it up, it's going to spoil it. So that might have to be a weekly. And then there's these ones, which I adore, which are Pantone stickers. So they're all the different colours, like Pantone colours in just stickers. And I gravitate towards these things time after time after time. I've used some of them already, which is why some of the colours that you might expect are missing. But I adore them, and I don't know what to do with them, so I need to use them. Stop accumulating things that I don't use. So again, they're a bit big though for the monthly spread. So I might use the kind of Kawaii Cutie, Happy Cutie Studio stickers for the monthly spread. I think that's where I'll start. So I'll start with the ones that I had initially planned to use. This bee one is also going to be a bit too big, but I can probably Put that up here maybe. It will cover up part of the first day of the month. So I covered up where it said Sunday and I covered up where it said notes, and I thought it made more sense to cover up all of the words then have like half a word. So we'll put like a B when we're going on holiday, don't know why, and then like maybe some balloons, and this laundry thing. I mean, it's so it's the end of April now, and it is just chucking it down with rain where we are, like just absolutely pouring with rain constantly. So hopefully May will be a little bit brighter, but you never really know in where we live in Yorkshire. And then I'll do the little koala guy, bit random, but that's kind of, the koala is like the kind of logo or whatever of the shop. So there is also their rainbow one that says Happy Cutie Studio, but I don't know that I need a logo. Oops, just knocked the camera. I don't know that I need a logo for a company that isn't mine, but maybe I can amend it a little bit. So I'm just going to try and cut off the bottom bit so it just says happy. Like a rainbow and then happy. Well, it looks a bit funny because it's not a straight line, but I'll just pop it up here and then no one will ever notice. No one can tell. What does that look like? I think that looks quite cute. I'm not sure that I need any more. Do I want any more? I'm not sure that I do. I think that's quite cute. I do quite like the aubergine. I kind of wish I hadn't put two B's on the same page, but I'm convinced now if I try and pick them up then I will rip them. So I'm going to leave it. That's my monthly. Okay, so on the Friday I am just going into the office where I work, but that's just something for me to have on there. I'm going to do the like gardening ones, I think, and just try and like clear some of these out. So a watering can, flower. I don't know what this one is. Grass. It looks more like seaweed to me. That's what's throwing me. Does that look like grass or like seaweed? I don't know. I'll put it down here like it can be in the bottom of the sea. I'm actually using like just the ones that I'd like cut off just to get rid of them, so it's a little bit like there's not much rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Got to be honest. That one there. I am quite liking the mini planner and the size. I used to really like the big one, but it just got really hard to have out when my son was like a bit younger. He would just grab the pages and just scrunch them up and tear them. He's only 3.5 now, so he is still pretty young, but now he's a lot better about leaving stuff be, but still it just seems like kind of asking for trouble to have something you know, left out where he can grab it. And so I've had to move it somewhere a little bit more out of the way, and there's just not as much space for my stuff that there used to be before I had him, and it's just the way that it is. So I wish when I had found out I was pregnant that I then took that opportunity to get rid of like 50% of everything that I owned, because the combination of all of our stuff and then all of the new stuff we bought for him and keep buying for him, it's a bit much sometimes. I don't know where to put this flower here. There. So that's my floral, well, gardening rather than strictly floral spread, but I think I did stick with the flowers. I like the little ladybird. Kind of wish I'd used some of the other more gardening-y things, but I wanted to use up those like little ones that I had. So we'll move on to, put that back there, to the next page, and I don't think there's anything necessarily planned for this week. So I might go for my Pantones. Pantones. What colours would signify spring and May to me? I mean, it's all very subjective, but I don't know that grey necessarily signifies spring. The thing is, I think I've used up the greens. When I think I did that when I did a spread that was like Baby Yoda inspired. So, right, that's what we're working with. They're not particularly vibrant, so I am going to discount the grey, firstly. I do think I like this kind of brighter pink, and then this blue, although maybe I prefer this purpley blue, and perhaps this lighter pink, and that kind of whatever it doesn't tell you what the names are, so whatever Pantone 10 is. I wish it had the names on, because some of the names, I really like the names of the colours are quite fun. So would be nice to have a green, but this is they're such dull colours down here. Maybe that one. An orange would be nice, but I think I'm just left with like a lot of pinkish colours now, and I do like pink, but I think I kind of would prefer, I don't know, you know, maybe I'll just have to buy another box of them if they sell them to accommodate my need for, you know, all of the Pantones, which obviously is a genuine need. And they do have, they're not stickers, well they are stickers obviously, but they do have a backing on, so this is always really annoying. I will say that it keeps them like nice and sticky, but there we go. I don't quite have the nails for it, that's the problem. So Pantone 16 can go on to, actually maybe I'll put it on Wednesday, because I have the day off with my son on Mondays. Oh, that is so wonky. That's so wonky. That's really obvious. I think these stickers are probably too big. In hindsight, I probably, let's see, I think I will just maybe do 4. I'll do 4 and then see what it looks like. But they are just quite big. So I think I would have preferred greens. I don't know why May seems like a green month to me. Probably because I associate it with plants and flowers and nature. But yeah, I do like to have stickers of different sizes in the same spread, because I do think that makes it look a bit more interesting. And I think with this little sticker book, it is, and because I have been using all of my old stickers, or trying to anyway, that's a lie, I have bought new stickers, but really I've been trying to use my old stickers. It means that I've just been limited by what I had, but also the space that I have, and the big ones are a bit too big at times. And I don't always have the variety of sizes that I would like. I decided that I wanted another one, so I am putting this one here. It's going to look a bit weird, I think, because it half cuts into that. One thing about these is, I don't know how visible it'll be on camera, but they're like not entirely straight. There's like a little, almost like an error. And I'm guessing it's on every single one, so it must be on like the machine that like cuts them out. There's like a little bit at the side that's a bit longer, so they're not straight. That's not my fault this time. But yes, that is that week of May. It's fun. I don't know if it really screams May. I think this one, these are the ones probably I prefer, but let me know what you think in the comments of that. Okay, so for this week, I've got that exciting dentist appointment, and then I think I might put my tea stickers down and see. I feel like there'll be a lot more white space as a result of, oh, I've ripped it. The sticker's only 3 years old. I've just accumulated all these freebies that you get. The problem with the freebies is, what do you do with them? I mean, let me know in the comments what you do with your freebies when you get them. I mean, I like them, but I just genuinely don't know like how to incorporate them into like a full spread then. This is just going to go on top of the existing checklist, so that kind of works. And then I only have 3 more stickers now. This one here, which has the tea canisters on, part of it is more muted and it has like an arrow here, and so this is like a, I don't know, like one of those tabby arrowy stickers. I feel like I don't give them the correct names, but I'm sure you'll all cope with that. So I might just put it up at the top of the tasks bar here, and then put the other 2 stickers, the teacup and the biscuit, down here. And should I put them together or should I separate them? I kind of like them together. I kind of feel like there's a lot of white space on this spread, but I'm glad that I've used up a sheet of stickers that has been around for 3 years. So that is the week of the 13th. And then this week is going to be our holiday week. So maybe that does make sense to have the scrapbooking stuff on there, even though I won't be scrapbooking. I may scrapbook about our trip. So that's how I can justify that. It's scrapbooking time. So stick that on there. That's quite cute. It's like a kawaii design again, and it's like got the cutting board and then all the tools that you might need. They are pretty cute. I mean, and a bow. Don't know really what that has to do with scrapbooking, but it's still cute. This one can go up there. I'm never going to get this down straight, am I? The good thing about having lines is that you can use it as a guide. The bad thing is then it's very obvious when it goes wrong. These little punchy tools, which I have never used for scrapbooking, but I don't know if I want it scrapbooking time, and I've got 2 of those, so I'll leave that for a second. The scrapbook down at the bottom there, a little thing with hearts on it. Put that onto there, and don't know where to put everything. There we go. And maybe I'll put this, it's scrapbooking time, in important. So I do have another It's Scrapbooking Time sticker. I don't really want to use 2 of them. I didn't need to use 1. I'm just going to throw that away. I have thrown some of my stickers away, which feels wrong, but I'm just never going to use them. And when there's just like 1 left that I'm never going to use, I just think, what is the point of keeping it? I think that week looks cute, and I feel like maybe I could have done with 1 more sticker here, or these being a bit more spread out, but nitpicking as usual. Right, the last week of May. It just does feel like there's a lot of weeks. Am I like... Right. So I have the rest of this gardening spread, and I think I might use it. But I feel like it will leave me with an annoying amount of stickers at the end, but tough. So I've got a nice bench. We are actually going to do something on this last weekend. So I might try not to put too much on the weekend. Ooh, I think this apple looks like it might want to rip itself. Good enough. No, I succeeded. 1 apple, and then there's an onion. There we go. More manner of tools. Ugh. That one has got a bit of white in the middle. Okay, a forky thing. I know all the technical terms for gardening equipment. That one's a forky thing. These are scissory things. Secateurs. Oh, they also have a bit of white in the middle. Ugh, so annoying. Put them next to them. There's a scythe. I don't know what they think I'm growing in my garden that I would need that, but I may not use that one because I feel like I'm getting a bit stickered. Could do with maybe some green. Use this green one. There. And then something here. That looks weird because I've covered up the boxes, but whatever. And then do we want something up here? Mabes, put this one in the middle. So I do have a couple left. I might just still throw the rest of this away unless I want to put any more on that other spread I did with the gardening, just to use them up. That one. And up here. Yeah, I'll leave the scythe and this wooden plank. Okay, so that is the spreads. So we've got the May monthly, which is a little sparse but cute. Got the first week of May, we went with the gardening spread. Second week of May, I've got the Pantones. I'm not sure that's my favourite, to be honest. Third week, I went for like the cups of tea. Again, it could have done with a couple more stickers, but I just did what, I worked with what I had. We've got the scrapbooking week for my holiday week. That's quite cute. And then the gardening spread again. And I've got rid of some of the stickers that were just hanging around. So, let me know what you think and give me a like and a subscribe for more of these videos, and I will see you next time.